Welcome to Weekday Somatics. So today is a very auspicious day, and all days are auspicious days. But today is a very auspicious day for newness, transformation, release. So let's make the most of it by aligning ourselves with that energy. And to begin, I'll just say that today, like all days, this is an experiential learning, an experiential process. It's not as you all know, it's not an intellectual process. So to facilitate the very best outcome, the very best experience, we want to align ourselves with that experiential process within the human nervous system. So let's choose a posture, any posture that you are inspired to choose, that you have confidence that you can inhabit without strain for the next hour. And if that seems like too much, then for however long you can confidently maintain the posture, but set yourself up for success. And I'll remind us all of some important pointers. So to be successful, first we have to recognize that %, if not more, of our habits, our old ways, are not optimal. So we want to be coming here with an empty bowl, as they say. Really recognizing, telling the truth that I have struggled in my life. I have tried my very best. I have done everything that I could to the very best of my ability, and still it was not enough. Not enough to deliver me to that which I truly desire. And so for this time here, just for this time here, this is the only commitment that we're needing to make. Just for this time, I commit to having an empty bowl, to being an empty vessel, so that I can be filled with that divine potential, activated, so that it can be expressed purely and profoundly and pleasurably and gently and nourishingly through me, through my life, through my expression. So choosing to align ourselves with that one presence, that one power that is ever present, present right here, right now, in and as and through each and every one of us. It's the same power that shines the stars, and it's the same power that beats our hearts, that is all of the nerve impulses Every experience that we have is that. And so making this intention here and now, we choose to align ourselves with that truth, and we peer into our hearts innocently, like a child who still believes in Santa Claus, a child who still believes in Jesus, a child who still believes in goodness, a child who still believes in magic, a child who still believes in fairies, a child who still believes in good, a child who still believes in light. And if you don't have an experience of that in this lifetime to refer to, just open to that possibility. Open to that possibility beyond your experience in this lifetime, because it's real and it exists. It exists in you. And your intention is enough. Just the intention to be open to that possibility is a miracle in and of itself. And with this innocence and this intention, peer into your heart and discover that radiant, effortless, natural truth within yourself of who you really are and who you are in this world. That subtle interface between pure consciousness and expression in this world, where that purity of love, compassion, ease, joy, abundance remains uncontaminated, unblemished, pure, blissful, aware, and just catch a glimpse. And then notice the felt sense of it before all of the objections arise. Just notice this pure, effortless, openness, trust, goodness, that you are carried, that all is well. Catch a glimpse and let it ignite a gentle fire within you that begins to gently warm you, so that you can begin to have a feeling of this truth, a feeling of this desire, so that this feeling can begin to grow in you. And for each of us gathered here, I acknowledge and claim this truth of this perfection within each and every one of us, and its unique and beautiful expression in and as each of us. That perfect expression in each of our hearts, that to whatever degree is possible for each of us, we recognize in this moment. And we each can choose that now. Choose this truth now. Choose to remain true to this, so that this world can be uplifted, so that your world can be uplifted, so that your life can be uplifted, so that you can express this truth in this world and experience the joy of that. Experience the joy of alignment with your true purpose in this world, knowing that where you are is the perfect place. Who you are is the perfect person. All of your life experiences are the perfect experiences. Everything that occurs is exactly perfect, so that you can fully express the truth of who you are and experience the joy and the grace of that. And so with Thanksgiving, I release this, and so it is. And now let's take a few moments to tune into the natural breath, just noticing that this breath is given to us. We don't have to struggle or strain for it. We can surrender to it and allow this breath to move within us, and in fact, to move us. So we can just be present to the breath, be aware of the breath, be aware of the sensations, be aware of what you are doing, be aware of the habits, be aware of any unnecessary or unnatural holding of the breath or turning of the breath at unnecessary points, and just allow for the breath to be satisfyingly complete and gentle and natural and pleasurable, so that there's no gasping for air, there's no straining for air, there's no forcing of the breath, there's no pushing, there's no pulling. Let the face be relaxed, let the tongue be relaxed. Let the chest be relaxed, let the throat be relaxed. And you'll notice that the more that you allow for the chest to relax and the throat to relax and the face to relax, the more stable your whole body becomes, your whole experience, and the breath becomes stabilized, because the breath has no shape to it. The breath has no form. So we allow for the perfection of our bodies, the perfection of our bodies effortlessly, to provide that shape and form in the form of us as we are, as we have been made perfectly, so that we don't have to seek to create ourselves, but rather we can receive ourselves as we have already been made perfectly. So allow the chest to be soft and relaxed, and you may even feel it as a kind of heaviness, but in a pleasant way. Like you have a blanket draped over you that provides a steady reassurance, a calming, soothing stability, so that you can receive the breath and be moved by the breath and allow the breath to move within you, your natural God-given shape and form, you as you are, in all of your perfection. It's okay to have boundaries. Your natural self has boundaries. It's okay to experience and allow those boundaries to be exactly what they are. To honor those boundaries, the boundaries of your structure, of your bones, of your muscles, of your personality, of your needs, of your experience. And to experience that is pleasurable. So again, just a few more breaths, allowing for the breath to be natural and unforced. feeling how that breath moves within you in a satisfying way. And now bring your awareness to the base of your spine, whether you're sitting or lying down today. We're going to ground through the base of the spine. So have awareness at the base of the spine. And even if you have ideas that you're not able to perceive that area of your body or that you don't have sensation there, remember that your intention is all that is necessary. And that regardless of what may be true or not true at a physical level, that you are beyond the physical, you are all inclusive. So the physical is included within you. And that at all levels of your experience, you are able to have awareness. So bring your awareness gently to the base of the spine. And become aware of your connection with Mother Earth. Become aware of that connection through the surface that you are resting on. Feel the support through that connection and feel that support and that connection descending all the way to the ground, into the ground, and deep, deep, deep to the core of the earth. Anchoring you and stabilizing you here in your worldly existence so that you can direct your intention in powerful ways, expressing truthfully in this world so that you can bring your true heart desire into manifestation in powerful ways on this earth, because this earth needs you to do that. It brings her great joy when you are a conscious co-creator, choosing to bring your truth here rather than allowing for the old indulgences to wreak havoc. So become aware of this connection. And even if you think you're not able to be aware, just have the intention and know that that's enough. And be aware that it's a two-way connection. So you release whatever is unnecessary, whatever is unmanageable, whatever is overwhelming, whatever is confusing or difficult. Surrender that downward. Make that as an offering of thanksgiving. And simultaneously receive that stabilizing, grounding, fertile, abundant nature so that you begin to experience and express those qualities in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, so that they can begin to express in your life, in your relationships, in your finances, in your health. And then again, come back to this pure heart desire, and without having to overthink it or analyze it, just trust your intuition on this and ask yourself, what obstacles am I ready to let go of? And just trust whatever arises. Maybe an image, it may be a memory, it may be a thought, maybe a sensation, maybe it's nothing at all. Whatever it is, just trust in that. Know that it is good. And then next, ask yourself this: how am I ready to begin to engage in this world in alignment with this true heart desire in a new way? And here too, whatever comes to mind, whatever arises, whatever that is, it could be a thought, a sensation, an image, could be nothing at all. Whatever that is, just trust that's correct and good. And so have the intention to release what you're ready to release and to step into what you're ready to step into in a new, positive, fulfilling, meaningful way that's in alignment with your true heart desire. And whether you have a conscious sense of that or not, it does not matter. Your intention is adequate. And now we're going to do a very powerful yet simple somatic exploration involving the breath and the tongue, as well as a simple phrase that we'll repeat. This is a Qigong. It's called Inner Nourishing Qigong. So again, tune into the natural breath. And just allow for the breath to be natural and unforced. And on the inhalation, silently repeat to yourself, I am. And simultaneously bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth in a comfortable way. Make it as comfortable and pleasurable and gentle and soft as possible. And then on the exhalation, release the tongue thoroughly, completely. Let the tongue rest in the lower jaw, sinking, widening, releasing, as you silently say to yourself, calm and relaxed. And we'll repeat this for a few minutes so that on the inhalation, the natural inhalation, unforced, gentle, the tongue, the tip of the tongue gently, slowly moves to the top of the mouth, touching the roof of the mouth. As you say to yourself silently, I am. And then on the natural exhalation, let the tongue relax, fully releasing slowly and completely, widening, softening, sinking, descending. As you silently say to yourself, calm and relaxed. Remember to allow the breath to be natural and gentle and pleasurable. Do your very best not to hold the breath, to let the breath be flowing and smooth, pleasurable. Be aware of any habits of overinflation, strain, or pushing. And let it be very gentle and pleasurable. Let the face be soft, let the eyes be soft, let the throat be soft. And let the movement of the tongue be very wonderful and pleasurable and smooth. And each movement of the tongue should reveal greater suppleness and pleasure and release and satisfaction in the tongue. This is a very powerful exercise. It works on many levels. You should notice that your ability to think will become clarified as your ability to think becomes independent of the micro movements of the tongue. The tongue will come more to rest. You should start to feel your entire body in a new and good way. And then when you're ready, you can release the tongue and continue to be aware of the breath, and you can release the phrase. You don't need to repeat that any longer. Let the tongue just rest so that you're aware of the breath and you're aware of the tongue releasing. Continue to allow the tongue to release. And so your focus for the next few moments, I'll say some things, but as I'm saying these things, keep your attention on the breath, letting the breath be gentle and satisfying and relaxed, and letting the tongue remain restful and relaxing in the bottom jaw. So as I mentioned to those who have access to the messenger group, today is a day called Mahashivaratri. It's a very auspicious day. And I won't say much about it, but I will say that Shiva is a friend of all. And so even the demons worship Shiva. No one is turned away. No one is excluded. The snakes worship Shiva. Shiva dances in the graveyards. The thieves, murderers also can worship Shiva. And if we think about what we know of Jesus, we also know that Jesus did not turn away people for their life choices. He associated with all types of people. And so we can look within ourselves and see how it is that we have been keeping certain aspects of ourselves locked up at a distance. We call them undesirable, untouchable, shameful, wrong, evil. And today, and truthfully all days, but today in particular, we can do something very powerful by choosing to bring all into the light so that we can start anew. All can be forgiven when we are ready to forgive. So let's choose to forgive. Let's choose to forgive ourselves now. Choose to allow whatever you've held as unforgivable to be brought to the light and forgiven so that you can start anew today, right now. And so that all of the gifts and the lessons and the power and the goodness of every experience, of every aspect of yourself can be welcomed and integrated. And now let's become aware of one another. Become aware of this entire group. So that includes everybody who's here live. It includes everybody who may watch the recording and participate through the recording, knowing that there is a transcendent truth that transcends time and space that unites us all. And so through our intention, we can now choose to share and circulate this healing blessing. So have that intention, knowing that you are connected in one with divine abundance that flows ceaselessly through you and as you, that there's always enough. And that, in fact, that abundance is made even more abundant when we share it. When we share it, particularly with an intention of love and healing. And so have that intention to share this abundance of love and healing and bless everybody in this group, knowing that you are blessed as you bless others. And at the same time, open to receive that blessing. So both are necessary and both are very powerful. We have to allow for that flow, both giving and receiving. When we both allow for both the giving and the receiving, then the miracles are ceaseless. Every area of our lives is uplifted. So open to receive and give, knowing that there is a transpersonal nature of experience. So freely offer this healing blessing to all in this group, knowing that everything goes exactly where it needs to go. And receive so that what needs to come to you can come to you, so that you can fulfill your purpose, so that you can be blessed with health, well-being, genuine confidence, financial abundance, harmonious relationships, intelligence, wisdom, beauty, grace. And then take a moment to consciously bless your body, bless your inner body, your organs. Perceive your organs bathed in healing light. Bless your bones and the marrow. Bless your muscles. Bless your veins and arteries. Bless your lymphatic system. Bless the connective tissue. Bless your skin. If there's any part of your body that needs extra love and attention, send extra healing blessings there. And then allow for the blessings to radiate into your home. And beyond your home, blessing the plants and animals, the water, the air. Bless all of the people in your town or city. Bless all of the people in your country. Bless the entire country. Bless this entire planet and all of its inhabitants, human and non-human, visible and invisible. Bless this entire universe. Bless all beings everywhere. And then become aware of your body again. And we'll just gently scan the body from head to toe. Become aware of the head, all the parts of the head, the ears, the eyes, the forehead, the tongue, the lips, the chin, throat, the neck. Become aware of the shoulders, the shoulder blades. Become aware of the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers. Become aware of the upper back, the chest, the abdomen, the lower back, the pelvis, the buttocks, the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the feet, the toes, the bottoms of the feet. Become aware of the entire body. Feel your body, feel the sensations, feel what's new. Give thanks for what is new. Give thanks for this time today. Give thanks to all of your teachers. Give thanks to all that supports you. Give thanks to all of the humans who allow you to be here. Give thanks for this opportunity, for this day, for your body. Slowly wiggle your fingers. Gently and slowly, subtly move the rest of the body in a way that feels good to you and in a way that doesn't disturb anything. Just to reacquaint yourself with moving, with being in space and time and in the body. And when you're ready to do so, if you have had the eyes closed, you can begin to slowly open the eyes so that you don't disturb anything, allowing for an integration of this experience. So, as I said, today is a very powerful day for transformation. Make the most of it. Every day is a powerful day, but this is a day that we can really align ourselves with that energy in a big way. So, what does that mean? Change, transformation often can provoke a conditioned negative reaction in our conditioned mind. And today, the energy is such that it's a very, very auspicious manifestation of that energy of change. So there are times when the energy of change is like a sword, and today is very gentle, very sweet power of transformation. So even if you experience any fear or anger or struggle or anxiety during the day, be willing to surrender that and make an offering and give thanks that it's being released and transformed so that you can start anew. So that you can start anew in a way that's not, doesn't require big destruction. It's very gentle. It's like taking a bath rather than having to be reborn. And what that means is that we get to consciously take all of the wisdom, all of the goodness with us. So we're starting anew, but we're starting anew without having to start over. It's very powerful. So take advantage of it. Just be aware of whatever comes up and surrender it in the gentlest way, in a loving way, in a nourishing way, knowing that you're held, knowing that you're supported, knowing that you're bathed in light and goodness and grace. And truly, miracles do and can and are happening. And the more we consciously choose that and align with that, the more miraculous and beautiful the experience. And as usual, the usual advice applies. Be gentle. Don't push. Don't try to do a whole lot. Less is more. You know, you attend this, that's a lot. So be really, really gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be loving. See that whatever comes up, it's the old. Anything that you experience now, you're experiencing something of the past. And you can use your discernment to determine whether it's something that you want to hold on to or it's something that you want to release. And if you want to release it, then just release it with love, knowing and trusting that whatever is true and good and important is distilled effortlessly, and you retain that wisdom and that knowledge, and everything else is released. So be gentle, eat well, bless your food. If you can get outside and enjoy being outside, that's really wonderful. It's really powerful. It will help you in many ways. And if you can't, that's fine too. Just remember that you're in the right place, the right experience. Nothing is a mistake. You didn't do anything wrong. You're perfect exactly as you are, no matter what has happened in your life. You have magnificent gifts to offer in this world. You are a blessing to this world. We need you. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your gifts. I thank you for being here, for choosing to be here. And I don't mean just in this meeting, although I mean that too. But I mean, thank you for being here in a big way. The power of a small group of people is really big when aligned with truth, when aligned with that truth of who we are in our hearts, expressing that, choosing that in this world is a really powerful thing that transforms this world. And I thank you selfishly for myself because I like a nicer world. I thank you for my children. I thank you for my grandchildren who are yet to arrive, and my great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and so forth, because we are planting seeds. We are tending to them. We are making a beautiful garden so that our children and their children, and even if you say you don't have children, you do have children. You do, every one of you, even if you think you don't, because you are offering a magnificent gift to the future. And you will never be forgotten because those seeds will continue generation after generation to be in the hearts of all future generations, and they will thank you. When they are happy, they will be thanking you. When they are witness and experiencing beauty and joy and grace, they will be thanking you. So I thank you now. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to this world. So thank you for your willingness to be here and to show up in a truthful way, and to be kind to yourself and love yourself. Love yourself in a big way. See how beautiful you are. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Today, my wife has an appointment, so there will be no Q&A. I hope that you all have a blessed and beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye for now.